today let's talk about remedies for Shukra Dosh.
Yeah.
So before we move on, can you explain what Shukra Dosh is, and then
Yeah.
we can talk about the remedy.
So Shukra, generally the planet Venus, being closely conjuncted with Saturn or Ketu primarily, leads to Shukra Dosh. So even if Sun is in close conjunction with Venus, it sort of leads to Shukra Dosh kind of a thing. So generally you would have noticed, people who don't appreciate beauty, who don't like arts, who don't like movies, who don't like music. So, somebody is playing music, they will say, stop it, kind of a thing. So that clearly is a flavor of Shukra Dosh in the chart. So primarily, they don't appreciate anything related to beauty and art, kind of a thing. So next level, if the corruption of Venus is very, very strong, then it leads to the next level of Shukra Dosh, wherein there are issues related to conception, there are issues related to impotency, there are issues related to decrease in sperm counts, there are issues related to fluids in the body not adequate enough to have a good sexual kind of a relationship. You are not able to respect women. You're not able to deal with women in a classic, in a very decent kind of a manner. So that is clear representation of a very, very solid corruption in the Shukra in the chart. So we can see enough people in our day-to-day lives who have this level 1 and level 2 kind of a Shukra Dosh kind of a thing. So primarily anybody having Shukra Dosh, the first and the foremost kind of a remedy is to sort of propitiate Parashurama. Shukra is the avatar, is the fallout of the, so for example, Rama avatar is related to Surya.
Right.
Krishna avatar is related to Chandra. So similarly, Shukra is related to Parashurama. So any Gayatri, any mantra related to Parashurama, so for example, Jamadagnya Vigmahe, Mahaviraya Dhimahe, Tanno Parashurama Prachodayat. So that mantra is fantastic for a Shukra kind of a remedy. So generally, Venus also has a strong relationship with the Sanjeevani Vidya and the Mahamrityunjaya mantra.
Okay.
So in order to strengthen Venus, it is also important that you play to Bhagavan Shiv with respect to Mahamrityunjaya mantra, Om Trayambakam Yajamahe. So that mantra is also fantastic from a Shukra Dosh kind of a perspective.
So also Venus is like brings prosperity, good things in life,
Yes,
right? Like
yes.
how does Shukra Dosh affect that?
Yes. So Shukra Dosh, if there is Shukra Dosh in the chart, your things related to wealth, there will be a halt in that. Your things related to materialistic aspects in life, there will be definitely a halt in that. There will be, sort of appreciating beauty, being diplomatic in life, you will be reasonably very rough and tough kind of a person. So that, all those aspects which are related to Shukra, primarily related to Venus related things.
Right.
So anything related to relationship, divorce, anything related to sort of moving forward in terms of relationship, all those primarily get affected, and it is not a very healthy sign from a relationship kind of a perspective. So you would have noticed many relationship, if there is a issue, the person will be good, everything will be good, boy will be good, girl will be good, but primarily the Venus will be very closely conjunct Saturn. Venus will be closely conjunct Ketu.
Okay.
Automatically you note that after 7 years, 4 years or 16 years, there is a separation and divorce in the chart. So basically anything related to strengthening of Venus and Shukravar, Friday, is fantastic. So anything related to Friday fast is a fantastic thing to do. Anything related to Mahalakshmi mantra, anything related to Sri Suktam, etc. is fantastic for Shukra Dosh. And in addition to that, you have to bring in an appreciation for beauty. So for example, it is important that person with Shukra Dosh takes some initiative and dresses well, looks reasonably tip-top kind of a thing, appreciates beauty, goes for music concerts, goes and watches movies and those kind of things.
Right.
Respects women, very important because primarily, and ideally, person into excessive drinking and alcoholism and all that, if you and the relationship is not going well, suddenly you tell that boy, man or a girl, say that you start going for movies, it's not very practical. So ideally, this influence has to come from again a lady. So
Okay.
primarily, sister or brother's wife or somebody should take the initiative. Not mother, not father.
Right.
Anybody who is a Shukra related, Venus related, a lady of similar age as that of your wife or a husband should take the initiative and bring in relationship aspects and betterment in the relationship in that couple's life.